I'm Joel Wanasek with NailTheMix.com, Drum Forge, and the Joey Sturgis Forum podcast. I'm also a producer and predominantly a mixer. I've been using Burl audio for quite a few years now. I have a mothership. I have a 12-in by 16-out. It's one of my favorite pieces of gear, I would say, out of all of the equipment that I have. The mothership was by far one of the best investments I've ever made. My introduction to the mothership, I shot out a bunch of converters many years ago. I got some Apogee and Lynx, and I got the B2 Bomber in, and I tested them all. I think it was Vintage King or Sweetwater that I had got them from, and when I heard the Burl, I was like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. I wanted to see what the hype was all about. And so I ran some mixes through it, and I sent it over to a buddy of mine who runs a label that I do a lot of work for, and he was like, what did you change on your mix? Because I just reamped it through the Burl. Like, I didn't change anything on the mix. I just ran it back out through my summing mixer, hit the Burl, and I didn't say anything. I just sent him the mix, and he was like, so what did you change? I've never heard your mixes sound so good. And I'm like, well, I'm trying out some new converters. And he was like, well, whatever it is, that's amazing, keep it. So then the band called me back, and they didn't know either, and they're like, dude, what'd you change on the master? And I'm like, well, I'm just trying out some new converters. And they, of course, had no idea what that was, but so it was really interesting because I had that understanding when I was sitting there, and I was like really blown away by the product. And what got me is that two people that I told that have pretty decent ears, like the client and the label guy that I've done a lot of work for, they noticed it right away, and I didn't even tell them. So that was kind of like a really good affirmation. So the bottom line is I sent all the other converters back. I kept the Bomber, had it for about a year, and then decided to take the plunge, and I got the mothership, and I use it into a summing mixer. I got like a Tonalux and an SSL Sigma. And by far my favorite set of converters. The Burl stuff is really awesome, amazingly made, and the best customer support you're gonna find.